Severe weather season is here, and the First Alert Weather Team is here to keep you safe.
There is a tornado on the ground. This is moving into and through northwest Davenport right now. You need that. Yep, there's a power flash right there. We have a tornado on the ground.
We're aware of it. You're aware of it. And that's your first alert on this one as it goes
This
through Mercer.
is WeatherWise.
Severe weather, it's a part of our life here in the Quad Cities area, and being prepared for the various weather hazards which can impact you and your family is very important as we head into severe weather season. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chief Meteorologist Eric Maitland.
And I'm Teresa Bryant. Eric, you and I have tracked a lot of severe weather over the past several decades together, and we've seen our fair share of how destructive Mother Nature can be.
Yeah, that's right. And with the Quad Cities' largest, most experienced weather team, our mission is always to give you the first alert. Here at KWQC, First Alert isn't just a name, it's our mission, because when severe weather strikes, every second counts.
Our First Alert Day is officially underway as we are tracking.
That's why we've got the First Alert Day. That's in place.
So, what is a First Alert Day? Well, you've probably heard us issue these quite often over the last few years here at KWQC. Simply put, we issue First Alert Days to inform you of inconvenient, hazardous, or potentially dangerous weather in our viewing area. Weather that could impact you and your family and give you reason to change your daily routine. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, if weather could impact your day, we'll be the first to let you know. We promise to keep track of the system in question, updating you with the latest forecast every step of the way. What you need to do is stay with us for the latest updates to the forecast. Watch us on the air. Keep up with us on our streaming platform, on our website, and on social media. If you're watching us over the air, you'll notice special weather graphics that outline the weather situation and add highlights to our 7-day forecast. In the best case scenario, things might change so much for the better that we could end up canceling the First Alert Day, and that can and has happened. Just remember that when we issue a First Alert Day, we'll be watching the weather situation extra carefully, and you should too.
And while you can always count on the First Alert Weather Team to give you the alert to severe weather, there are several ways that you can receive severe weather warnings. Technology has supplied us with several ways to produce and receive information about severe weather with an emphasis on immediacy and accuracy. One of the best ways to get the latest information is through our KWQC First Alert Weather app. Just download it, program it to your location, and you get constant updates on severe storms, flooding, interactive radar, and access to our live stream, all designed to keep you and your family safe. Another way to get severe weather updates is our streaming service, available online on our website, through our social media platforms, and also through the KWQC News app. Weather radios are still a very important part of the conversation, providing up-to-date information direct from the National Weather Service office here in the Quad Cities. There are many different models available, from home setups for a desk or a table to portable handheld travel versions. All of these options make a huge difference in getting the latest information on severe weather.
Since World War II, sirens have been used to warn residents of communities when danger is approaching, whether it be from an enemy attack or a tornado. And while they can be a critical part of the warning process, many questions remain on what the criteria is for sounding those sirens. First Alert meteorologist Kyle Keel is here to explain.
Springtime in the Midwest. We know it can go from bright and calm to dark and stormy in a matter of hours or minutes. And if those storms turn severe when you're outside...
Right there, see that? See it coming down right there?
Outdoor warning sirens will sound, alerting you to head inside for shelter.
They're an outdoor warning system. That's why we have weather radios. We have, the wheel alert goes off now. It's like an Amber Alert. There are all kinds of different tools. You should not rely on them to wake you up in the middle of the night or hear them inside your house, even if it's daylight outside.
This is why it's recommended to have more than one way to be alerted to severe weather. The sirens aren't just for tornadoes. In 2009, Rock Island and Scott counties adopted a policy to sound the alarm for certain severe thunderstorms as well. This came after a devastating derecho caused damage throughout eastern Iowa and western Illinois on July 21, 2008. The situation turned deadly at a campground in Henry County, Illinois.
2 little children lost their lives through that event, and it was one of those situations where the collector group came together and they had the conversations and they made the determination that, straight line winds over 70 miles an hour, hail of a certain size, it is life-threatening to the public. So sounding the outdoor warning systems to include the sirens and alerting the public of those emergencies is what's probably safe for them.
Payne says the policy that's been in place the last 17 years must be followed until the threat is over.
So the policy states that we resound them every 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes technically. And so as we resound them, it's just to continue that warning that there's still a potential life threat for them to seek shelter and turn on the news or the radio or whatever else you have to seek other information. That's the whole point.
The bottom line, no matter where you live across Iowa or Illinois,
if you hear sirens outside, go indoors and seek other information.
In the Quad Cities, Kyle Keel, KWQC TV6 News.